So I've now completed 13 weeks of having absolutely no sugar, no meat, no alcohol, and no smoking. My experience has been great. After this, I'm going to be looking at focusing and reducing my weight down because I just didn't want it to go gun-blazing and go extreme. But more importantly, I want to share about my journey I had in solitude for 5 days in a Buddhist temple. It was really good. The first day was a little bit difficult, but stay with me and I'm going to go through the journey day by day as to how it was been. Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Budhist Temple. This channel is specifically created just to share my life journey and maybe if I could help anybody along the way, which obviously are, facing the problems with their physical health, financial, mental or spiritual health. So really, apart from this, I do run a successful business called Made to Measure. So if you want to really go to madetomeasure.co.uk, you will see what we do. Essentially, we specialize in, home improvements and fitted furniture. So when I say home improvements, we do extensions, loft conversions, home refurbs, side extensions. When it comes to fitted furnitures, we do, like kitchens, fitted wardrobes, understay units, any kind of really fitted furniture within a house. So that's about that. Apart from this, I do run a small IT company, which is run remotely. It's called itworld.london. What it does is it really helps customer to utilize their digital presence and maximize their sales. So we help customers in either, obviously, it depends what they're struggling with. It could be search engine optimization or, Google My Business listings, and obviously having their online presence and making sure they're converting the leads and really helping them with the CRM, which could also be a very good tool for businesses who really need help. So that's about this, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. So next week I'm finishing my 100 days anyway, so I'm obviously going to record my fast to sugar when I started with on 22nd of July, and obviously the other body weights like blood pressure and all the rest of it, the body weight. So what I'm really excited about is to really share my journey in the 5-day solitude I had. So the very first day, I've never done anything like this before. So the very first day I was a bit nervous. I didn't have any connection, any gadgets or any other device with me. I didn't intentionally take a book either. So the very first day was really difficult. My brain kept thinking that I've made a big mistake. Oh, I cannot contact the rest of the world. What if something goes wrong? Or what if, I was missing my wife and my son, and, so many wild thoughts were running through me. Or maybe I'm missing out on something, or just endless, really. I was really thinking that maybe I should just take a taxi and go back. I actually intentionally asked a friend to drop me. And the other thing is, I wanted to do a shoot there, but unfortunately, because of the monastic life, the monks politely told us not to because they don't want the monastic lives to be disturbed. They usually live a very, very simple life away from the materialistic world. So obviously I had to respect that and then just follow the rules. So the first day I was checked in and there's no food. They only have a lunchtime food, and that's the only food they get all throughout the day. So I checked in about 5 o'clock, went straight to the temple. It was absolutely super quiet. Just stayed there and just too many mixed feelings. And then obviously, went and checked myself in. A very kind monk showed me and went through all the rules and regulations and all the rest of it. Went straight to the library. I just couldn't read. I was literally, I don't know whether this happened to you, when you actually read and you're not focused. You're just reading one thing, one after the other. That's exactly what I was doing. Anyway, somehow got myself to bed, and the next morning I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning. You have to report to a particular place where they did the daily chores, so I did a bit of brushing up the streets, and then everybody comes in, and then you get to say hello to everybody, and then obviously you go straight to the temple. You meditate for probably an hour or 2 hours, which was extremely difficult for me. And then you was looking forward to lunch, and then that happened about midday, which is great. After that, I helped out in the kitchen clearing up. Back to meditation. That's where it got serious. So I was finding myself extremely disturbed, really not understanding and not being able to really sit quietly, too many thoughts running through. Then ended up going to the library, read a couple of books. In fact, in 5 days I read more or less about 5 books and read a lot about Buddhism and really understood a lot about Buddhism. So there's one thing to read and the other thing is to understand. The key what I understood about Buddhism is it's not really a religion as such. So the Buddha said there's 4 noble truths. The very first truth is obviously there is suffering. Just to acknowledge that human beings suffer. There is suffering in the real world. The second noble truth is the cause of suffering is attachment to a particular desire. So we all have desires, thoughts and feelings every now and then. Attachment to any particular desire is suffering. The third noble truth is letting it go. This is what the noble truth is all about. And the last one is all about the 8 noble paths, which is basically right understanding, right action, right speech, right aspirations, and I think I'm just trying to think right livelihood, right. I think I'm trying to think now. There's 3 more which I can't remember now, but obviously it was really, really good to understand and read all about it, and just be mindful about how everything is. And I think after the 3rd day I was really comfortable. I actually didn't want it to leave. Really, really good. There's a lot of exercises I've learned which I'm going to practice on a daily basis, but that's me. It was really astoundingly different and really, really good. So I recommend everybody maybe just going on Solitude for a while just to see how simple and yet complicated life is. That's about it really, and the next week I'm going to do a little shoot, and that'll be the end of 100 days, and I'm going to share my experiences all around the journey. So that's it from me. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.